I shall heal you at once. Wait a moment.
Where are we off to next? We've a few options of where to go, but I'd say our best bet is to...
My magics are yours to command, should you require the skill of a monk. Might I be of assistance?
If no one will do it in my stead, then I suppose I have little choice but to obey. Wait here. I'll rush in and then give you an oath.
Charging in with reckless abandon is more likely to end in your injury than that of our foes.
True. And greenwarish doesn't come cheap.
Je sais pas pourquoi, mais vraiment mon perso on dirait qu'il est fatigué. Ouais.
Oh well, aim right where it hurts.
Follow me, Master. I've plotted a new course that will see us to our destination much more swiftly.
One of us is being drenched!
My sword strikes true. A hidden path. I suppose there will be monsters lurking beyond it.
I've a feeling 'tis best left untravelled. Am I the only one?
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
No foe is your equal, arisen.
I dare say the Arisen could have defeated this lot without it.
Outstanding.
Follow me.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Oh, sorry, learned.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
C'est qui d'entre eux qui a trouvé des fleurs? C'est moi? pas trouvé de fleurs, moi. Non, c'est pas moi qui a trouvé des fleurs. Et c'est pas Fratello. Je sais qui a trouvé des fleurs, les gars. Lébi. C'est pas Lébi. Fratello. C'est pas lui non plus. Ça, on s'en fout parce que... C'est pas moi, frère, j'ai pas de fleurs. Ouais, c'est pas moi.
I thought I was leading the way, but I suppose your whims take precedence.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour.
Where are we
Vas-y,
off
vas-y.
to next? Where to next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
One never can have too many of these.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
Ouais, musique bizarre. Hein. Il y a une musique bizarre. Hein.
This foe will recoil from flame.
Methinks the fiend felt that. Perhaps a few more.
There we go.
Excellent. Don't let up now.
J'entends encore une.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Et ça, c'est quoi? Wesh.
We'll want to make it over there. But how to close the distance? If only we had a harpy snare smoke beacon to hand. We could lure a harpy here.
C'est pour tirer sur quoi exactement ça? C'est sûr, il y a un truc à... Il y a un truc à fumer avec, mais je sais pas. Qu'est-ce que... Ah, peut-être le griffon que j'ai attaqué tout à l'heure. Peut-être j'aurais pas dû l'attaquer et l'exploser avec ça. Possible, hein? Ouais, je sais pas, hein, mais je pense que c'est ça peut-être. Peut-être. Peut-être, ouais, peut-être. Pour l'instant, je vois pas ni griffon ni rien. Ce que je peux faire, c'est qui je peux faire. J'essaie de taper ça. Là. Ça pète pas. Ça pète pas.
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
Wait. J'ai pas trop aimé ce qu'il vient de dire là. Regardez-moi les gars. Débit, ok. Le mien, plus que ok. Et l'autre c'est... Elle est en bas elle. Ok, je vais aller la voir. Comment ça... Elle est où encore? Tes yeux. Laisse-moi voir tes yeux. Ça va, ouais, elle a pas de... Pas de signe de maladie, hein. Ok, allez, on descend. C'est qui ça?
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Il dort. Allez, allez, lui.
We're not done yet, Master. Our next destination awaits.
À toi de
Where
jouer,
to
Alibi.
next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here. And so, fun begins again. Hey, Arisen?
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get us far with one of its lot.
It is easily done.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
We might kill two birds with one stone.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize.
What?
Fancy a broken arm? Well, that's my speciality.
Am I expected to pick that up? If I must.
We're not done yet, Master. Our next destination awaits. To next. I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. Soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
Non.
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
J'ai cru tomber dans le truc là.
A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
Little does our foe realise how narrowly they escaped death's touch.
I suppose 'tis so. I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike. This creature is hard as stone, making it ideal for tossing at our other foes.
Could you come over here?
Tis a remarkable treasure we've found.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
No.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Fratello, ils veulent pas faire. C'est qui?
Efficiency at its best.
Indeed, 'twas enough to make one pity our foe.
Where are we off to next? We've a few options of where to go, but I'd say our best bet is to start with the location nearest us. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
These really are hidden in the most unlikely... Look, Master! Goblins!
Caution would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course.
Wesh.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Allez, on va grailler un petit truc.
Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again.
Allez. Se reposer jusqu'au matin.
I
Okay.
trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go then.
Shall we get underway?
Sluggards. New blood.
Can't afford any mistakes this time.
Fancy a broken arm? Why, that's my speciality.
Do you know who you're dealing with?
I've got nothing for ye. Fancy a broken arm? Why, that's my speciality.
C'est des bandits ou c'est comment? Genre là ils savent pas qui je suis, du coup ils m'attaquent pas, je comprends
You
pas.
don't look like much.
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savor the scene.
'Tis as you say.
Non, non. Allez, on se barre.
Where are we off to next? We've a few options of where to go, but I'd say our best bet is to start with the location nearest us.
When aim strike right where it hurts. My sword strikes true.
Where are we off to next? Where to next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Ah lui là-bas il est bien caché. Hein. Il est con lui. Ouais, tu me diras c'est des gouttes blancs, c'est normal.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Wesh. Wesh. Damn.
Alter, yes, it's pincushion.
C'est bon. Je descends mon gars, descends. On va se barrer là.
If we're to have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
By your leave.
We fixed the fiend out that. That was still more than was meant.
Excellent. Don't let up now.
Wesh.
Have a little fun. It's the simplest task, but our foe appears to have grown just as weary as we.
Recklessness has done them no favours. They would conserve their strength.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
I know you're made of sterner stuff than that.
Fault or not, victory is ours for the taking.
Yeah.
to provoke it.
Then we'd best fell it quickly, or else wait till its fury subsides.
I managed to grab hold.
Aptly said.
Justice! Good guy that blades and arrows.
Feast your eyes on this!
I am safe. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Non.
Master, watch out! Continue our onslaught, and the behemoth will soon topple.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Non.
Oh no, you're made of sterner stuff than that.
Éclaté. Je suis fatigué,
Best
je peux pas
prepare
bouger. moi.
ourselves for a prolonged battle. This foe boasts stamina in excess.
It's oft the simplest tasks that test our mettle most.
Enemy slows. Perhaps we can tire them out.
They don't stand a chance against us now.
Fratello, c'est un bon frère.
A moment of
Il lâche
victory
up.
at hand. Let us finish this.
Non. Non. Non, je suis mourir. Ça va.
Our best bet is to set it teetering, then wrench it to the ground.
Interesting. I suppose we could try to tip the odds in our favour.
By your leave. We must assess the situation. How many of us are still standing?
We ought to revive before...
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! Miscalculated.
Hang in there. Would seem our foe is unbalanced.
Let us finish this. Bring the beast down.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this. Take that!
Well aimed strike. Right where it hurt.
Non. Non. Mais non. Mais non, frère. Putain de merde. Laisse tomber. Merde. J'avais le combo incroyable, frère.
Forgotten riftstone we've
Y'avait
not
tout, wesh.
discovered lies nearby.
Un
It is this way,
griffon.
as I recall, from my last sojourn
Dang.
beyond the rift.
Let us proceed to the next location. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermon's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
Je vais aller fumer les deux, frère.
Harpies descend. Flame is its weakness. I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike through.
Just getting warmed up.
Ils reviendront pas, hein. Eh oui, ils reviendront.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
Let me get that. This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
We've arrived, I see. That's a relief.
Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. On to the nearest location. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Pray, follow me.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I'll have an early supper. Might I interest you in my humble wares? Much obliged, sir.
Get into a pincushion!
All together now. We attack as one.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
What the? Unsavory development.
I'll put this to use.
Quite the view from up here. Shall we see how high I can scale?
I concur. As a foe worthy of caution, naught save our best will do.
Ah, yes. Now I see.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Understood.
Dans tes couilles, mon gars. Arrête!
Tis the that our foe most abhors. Knock its feet out from under it, and strike ere it recovers.
I'd not dare attempt such a feat alone. But together, I think we can manage
Ah, le
it.
bâtard.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Enemy slows. Perhaps we have tired them out.
Recklessness has done them no favors. They ought to have conserved their strength.
A focused attack will end this foe.
L'autre frérot, il va pas venir lui.
One wrong move, and I dread to think.
It isn't much of an adventure if all we do is wait.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labours. Follow me, Master. Our next
Use what
task awaits. It would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermund's eastern edge. That's not far from here. We are none of us alike in vocation.
It is a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few. Let us proceed to the next location. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermund's eastern edge. That's not far from here. I must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Don't be such a worrywart. I know what I'm doing.
You must cleanse yourself of that oil, post haste.
Seems your luck's run out.
At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows.
It is no great shock to me.
Stay with me, Arisen. Halt, if you please.
Get back here.
Masterfully done.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like.
What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue?
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We'll have to make our way over to it.
You're asking for it.
That's what you
If
get!
you are in need of aid, pray say...
Thank you. A token of my appreciation.
That's not at the expense of my duty.
You trying to make me lose my nerve?
Better than the last.
An appropriate choice, Arisen. I'll gladly take the lead.
Over here, if you please. Should you wish to pick your foes off from afar, you need look no further than an archer such as I.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
That sounds most unpleasant. I do hope we shall remain free of it.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Seems I've drawn the
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Cut the flames down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
How did this happen? We must defend the cargo! They're a tenacious lot.
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
Come to think of it, different masters favoured different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Now there's a thought.
Now to report to Captain Brandt.